everybody's here?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. All right, cool. And everybody's doing good. So last week, as you remember, you stumbled up the road and found the gates to Barovia, and the headless men with big swords awaited you at the gates, and you came through, wandered up the road. The mist kind of guided you along the way, sealing your passage behind you and opening up in front of you. And as you approached the area of Barovia, a couple of you went in and did some scouting around and found that the place was pretty much all boarded up, except for some like really creepy deep claw marks in the walls and some burn marks and things like that. You even tried to get into one of the buildings, but it was boarded up too tight. It almost seemed like it was barred from the other side. But as you were heading down the road, kind of maybe looking for an inn or a safe place to spend the night, you ran into a couple of children, which turned out to be illusions, creepy little children, who said there was a monster in their house. The creepy little children kind of guided you in, and when you came back out, when you realized they were illusions, you came back out and you found that the mist had surrounded the house and probably weren't going to let you leave at this point. So it looks like the group is headed deeper into the house, looking for a way towards the basement. Am I correct?
Well, we went upstairs, so
yeah, we're going
nowhere
upstairs.
near the nowhere
Right.
near the basement.
We scoured the first floor looking for a basement, and I think we're on the third floor now, right?
Right, because the monster is in the basement. No, I think you guys are. You guys are on the third floor. So you've gone up this big red marble staircase, which, as you can imagine, would be really beautiful. I mean, this gigantic. So far, the house has been very well appointed and stark contrast to the other houses of Barovia, until you've gotten to this floor. Once you got to this floor, the third floor, there was spider webs all over and dust, and it was very unkempt and everything. And as you approach the upper part of the stairway, a piece of armor had animated and attacked Akasha, and so a fight ensued, and eventually the armor was defeated. And now you stand in the hallway. The armor, the animation gone from it, the fire gone. Remember the black fire in its eyes is now gone from it, and it lays there in a heap on the ground. So yeah. That's where we're at.
Were we gonna go in order?
Okay, so that is something we can definitely do. I don't know how we would go about that, but one way that I thought of is we could go by the marching order. That we assumed on the front page of the campaign, and we can go in that direction, or I can have everybody roll initiative, and we can do that, and then when we get into a battle, everybody roll a new initiative. So if you wanted to try and do things that way, we can, or we can just, however you guys want to do it.
Yeah, I like your initiative idea, because then it makes it somewhat random. It's not always going to be the same order. And there are times where, like, I don't need to say, I don't know that I need to say anything if other people have said it already, but I do like the idea that it encourages everybody to participate a little bit more.
Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and roll initiative, and what we'll do is we'll stay in this initiative, but I also want people to feel free that if nothing's going on to.
Wow, my first crit of the night, guys.
After last time.
Now I get a crit for something so simple as initiative.
You used up your 20. Oh no. Oh, and Ariel did too.
Still succeeding in all the rolls.
Just put her in the front.
The only one who's going to roll good tonight is Gregor. It's just in the cards. He got the 6 now, so. Oh, but Bulwark got a 12, so he's got a chance.
Yeah, we'll see.
All right, so, but the one thing that I don't want this to do is I don't want this to discourage anybody from interacting with other people or saying, excuse me, I just have something to say now. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. I think this is good just for, like, at least everyone to have a say and everyone has a turn. You know what I mean? That way it's not just one or two people talking and, like, the whole time.
I agree. Mm-hmm. And I'm actually going to try and talk less tonight. So I'm just going to be in the
No,
back.
you need to talk more. We need the descriptions.
No. All right, cool. All right, so so you've got this setting. You know, we went over brief history, and it looks like an Ariel. You're in the hallway with your recently found party in a scary part of the multiverse that you have no idea where you are. With
Okay, she's going to look over the remnants of the armor just to see if there's anything, like if they're, I guess, symbols or something that like she could look out for in case something like this happens again.
The armor itself really doesn't have anything that would tell tale that it had been animated or life to it. Now it's just an empty suit of armor. It just looks
like normal armor
that's been heavily damaged. When it was animated, though, you do remember there was like a black fire that was in its eyes as it lashed out at you guys with its gauntlets and stuff. So now it's just a torn up suit of armor.
Okay. She's gonna is everybody okay? Since everyone up here, some people got hit.
Some, just one. It startled me. Akasha says as she thanks Gregor for healing her wound.
You're welcome.
I guess my turn's over. I don't know how you want to do that.
I don't want it to get clunky. I want it to go kind of naturally. So whoever's next, just kind of pick it up from where an Ariel, you don't have to say that my turn is over. We'll just kind of figure that if you've interacted with the armor, everybody do one kind of an action or something like that, and then just move on to the next person.
Just let it flow.
And then, yeah, it's got to flow. I don't want to become like a slave to, because then it's going to be really weird. I don't want to become a slave to the tracker. I want everybody to still be spontaneous, but I definitely want to give everybody a turn.
Since everyone's okay now, I'll open that door.
Okay. And let's see what you find. Oh, it looks like somebody's bedroom. The double doors for this room have dusty panes of stained glass let into them. Designs in the glass resemble windmills. The dusty cobweb-filled master bedroom has burgundy drapes covering the windows. Furnishings include a 4-poster bed with embroidered curtains and tattered gossamer veils, a matching pair of empty wardrobes, a vanity with a wood frame mirror, and a jewelry box and a padded chair. A rotting tiger skin rug lies on the floor in front of the fireplace, which has a dust-covered portrait with the two people who you saw in the other portrait that had the kids. It's the same two people. You figure this is the mother and father of the kids. A web-filled parlor in the southwest corner contains a table and 2 chairs. Resting on the dusty tablecloth is an empty porcelain bowl and matching jug. A door facing the foot of the bed has a full-length mirror mounted on it. So, and as you remember, the directions are kind of weird on this map. So where it says the southwest corner, that's actually over here. Over here.
Oh yeah. I go check out that jewelry box. Can I check it for traps?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll.
That's.
Oh, you got. Oh.
What do I roll? Insight.
It's intelligence.
Investigation.
Yeah, investigation. I'm sorry. You're investigating. And you don't find any traps on it. It looks like it's completely safe.
What's inside it?
It contains 3 gold rings, a thin platinum necklace with what appears to be a topaz pendant. And the jewelry box itself is made of silver with gold filigree work. You figure the whole thing all together, the gold rings are worth about 25 gold each. The box is worth 75 gold, and the necklace and topaz pendant are worth about 750 gold. So, nice haul.
Nice.
Are you going to take that stuff?
Yeah, where does it go? Just like in the... Do we got like a...
We have a sheet
treasure?
if you want to share it with the group and everything like that.
Yeah, I just throw it in there then.
Okay. Akasha?
Okay, so Akasha kind of winces at her shoulder a little bit as she motions to Gregor. Again, I thank you. And then she's going to walk over towards this door, I believe. Is this a door?
Yes, it is.
She's going to walk over it and she's going to open it.
Alrighty. Give me 1 second there. Let's reveal that for you.
I guess we could swap tokens at that point.
Yeah, that's what I would do that. Swap places there. Okay. Dust and cobwebs shroud an elegantly appointed bedroom and an adjoining nursing area. The bedroom once the master of the house. The bedroom contains a large bed, 2 end tables, and an empty wardrobe. Mounted on the wall next to the wardrobe is a full-length mirror with an ornate wooden frame carved to look like ivy and berries.
As Akasha walks in, she kind of swipes at her face a little bit. I imagine her walking into a cobweb. And she swipes at her face a little bit, and she and she walks in. And can I take a closer look at the mirror? The wood that's carved in it. Would I roll like intelligence if I know where it's from or how that was done? Like it would give me any useful piece of information.
Yeah, you can take a look at it.
What would I roll?
You'd roll perception. So kind of like where the around the mirror where it looked like it was carved with ivies and berries, you notice eyeballs among the berries. You also notice that there is a doorway behind the this wardrobe right here. So let's open that up. And as you get that open, a middle-aged, like the shape and a figure of a middle-aged woman appears. And you can tell that there's something kind of ghostly about this woman.
Akasha unsheathes her dagger and she calls out, "Everyone, I think I see someone or something's in here." And she takes a step back.
Oh god, that looks like a ghost.
Ooh, it's a ghost.
Spooky.
It is spooky.
It's roughly a human-sized woman, and she appears to be dressed in like kind of like a nurse's a gothic nursemaid's kind of uniform, and she starts to approach you, Akasha.
Anyone can hear me, they can help. She kind of takes another step back.
I guess I'm going
on the
to
wrong tool. Okay.
I'm going to go out of order and start moving in.
Then do we need to roll combat initiative?
Inariel was going to go in.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let me remove all the turns. Okay, let's go ahead and roll combat initiative as it starts moving towards you.
How's it moving? Is it moving like slow or is it drifting?
It's drifting. It's very ghostly.
That's promising.
Yeah, it rolled really crappy.
So did everyone else, except for
It equaled out.
Asher.
I think the sheet got messed up. Hang on 1 second. Attack. There we go. Gotta let it attack. Oh. Asher, you're up first. I don't know if you would know what's going on. Well, you probably would have heard Akasha, what she said.
Yeah, she shouted. I can't hit it with. Can I shoot it from here with my bow, or at it, or is there too much stuff in my way?
There's like a wall.
So there's a little.
Yeah.
There's a whole room.
There's a little thing over to the left where all the little symbols are, and one of them looks like a comb. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Click on that and see if you can trace a line with that.
Oh, okay. Cool.
And it looks like you'll have to shoot through 2 walls. So
right, I'm not that good.
So she's got some cover.
Climb up on the orc's shoulders.
Yeah. Can I
pour
pass
it over him?
people?
Yes,
Yeah.
you can pass through. You can pass through friendly allies. Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me.
I'm gonna go ahead and take the armor off though. Okay, now you'll be shooting from there. Or if you're shooting your arrow, you'll be shooting at a disadvantage.
Because I'm too close, huh?
Right.
Okay. Can I just use my short sword?
Of course, you can do anything you want within reason. So you're using both.
Right. And I think I did.
Both weapons or just one?
Excuse me?
Are you using two-handed fighting?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's see what you.
So like on the damage on that offhanded one, I took off the dexterity on it. So I think I did it right.
Yep, you did. It looks like you did. And you make contact with the first hit. The second one unfortunately misses. So we'll take 5 points of damage. And good one.
Oh, so weapons are actually hurting it.
What's that?
What weapons are actually hurting it? It's a corporeal.
Oh,
I didn't even think about that. Would it?
Yeah, you're right. I didn't either. I'm sorry.
I thought it was gonna go right through. I was like, oh no, I don't have holy water.
Oh, it does go right through.
Oh, nice.
Thanks for that help there, man. Sorry.
Yeah, it's no problem.
Frazzled out from work. So.
I shouldn't have said anything, guys.
Wow, way to go, Wolverine.
Because now I can't do anything.
We're all gonna be staring at it. Oh, ghost.
Yeah, that's it for me. I don't got any magic or nothing.
Okay, and then Ariel.
Okay, she's going to. It's because people are in the way. She's going to actually come in here. Because she can't cast through walls either. She doesn't want to be this close, but hey. She does have magic. She's going to try to magic it with her Ray of Frost. Because that worked on the werewolves. Anyway.
Ray of Frost, and that's a hit. And
yes.
Let's see. Damage resistance. No resist. Yeah, resistance to cold. Okay, so it'll take half damage.
God dang it.
So you notice that, that's kind of metagaming. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done that. But you notice that the cold goes out, but it seems to resist some of the cold. And it kind of staves it off. You do feel as though you got some damage into it, though. So
it did something.
Anything else, Inario? Yeah, you got its attention for sure.
I can't go back where I was, right? That's like a feat or a thing to split your movement.
I think you can split your movement. You can, as long as you don't go above your maximum, which is probably 30 feet, you can move a portion, then action, then move the rest.
Yes.
Yeah, there's no move by penalty anymore. You can just use, as long as you use it all in your turn, you can use it.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
so-
keep in
Move attack.
mind it'll get an attack up if you move out of its range.
Yeah.
I would just stay there for the moment.
Yeah.
Or move more in the room to clear out space for people. Like if you go...
Yeah.
But either way, passing her is going to
not just passing. As long as you stay within the threat range. Wait, it's once you leave the threat range.
Yeah,
so
once
you can
you
run
leave
circles around her.
Yeah.
She can't get an attack of opportunity, but you can move in any threatened square.
Oh, so like if I move here, it's fine, but if I go one more, it's not?
If you go, right, as soon as you leave for threat range, yes.
I get it.
Unlike previous versions, where if you actually left a threatened square, you would be prone to... this version has done away with some of that useless mechanics, which is wonderful. Is that it, Inario?
Yep.
Okay, Akasha.
Akasha has her dagger unsheathed, and she puts one up, and I'm gonna roll an intimidation. So let me roll first to see what I get.
Roar.
As she puts her hand up, she's going to look at the ghost and say, "Tell us who you are and what is it that you want with us."
It just looks at you with like a wretched kind of floats along.
So I don't get anything from her?
I don't even know if she can speak. I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
So as the ghost continues to float, she kind of looks at Inario and goes, "Oh, well, I tried. Can I throw my dagger?" Well, it's not gonna. No, it's not gonna hit her.
But you don't know that. You don't know.
No, from what I saw with Asher, yeah, it went right through. So Akasha would be like, "Oh." So I'm just gonna end my turn, and Akasha's just gonna be like, "Well, what the fuck do we do now?"
All right, Gregor.
Tried reasoning with it.
Dreadful sight.
Gregor is going to move into the room this way, moving through to go here.
Akasha feels safety with the man with the warhammers in front of her.
And he's going to cast Sacred Flame. So it's got that's not right. The DC is supposed to be 13.
Okay. It makes it.
Oh, darn.
Does it take any damage?
No.
Okay.
No, it got out of the way. I wonder why the DC was wrong.
That's the one thing that's kind of funny on these sheets. Is I was trying to do that the other day. Let me take a look at it for you, Gregor. Okay, Relinor.
All right. Would I have to move into the room to make a ranged attack? I couldn't stand like here, right? Would it still have partial coverage?
If you can use that to draw a line, yeah, you got it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna.
You got it. You're gonna shoot past Bulwark though, which is gonna give it a little bit of cover.
Oh, so it will. So that'll. How does that work in this edition? Is that plus to
climb on top of
it's a plus. It's a plus to the. It's plus to the target's AC.
Okay.
So in this instance, it will have a +2 because it has what's considered half cover, and that goes for any kind of ranged attack involving an ally or an enemy that's in the way. Now, if it's a group of people, like if you've got to shoot an arrow or a spell past 3 people, then it gets like 3/4 cover. You know.
And do I have the option to wait to take my action till after Bulwark goes, so I could
Yes.
get in his square without.
You can hold an action as long as you use it before your next turn. You can hold an action and say, if this happens, this is going to happen.
Okay.
So what would happen? What you would do is, depending on, like, if the spectre moves to the north, I let my spell go off.
Okay.
Or whatever the thing is that you.
Yeah. So in that case, I will. If Bulwark
You'll need to
moves,
move first
or
because you can only hold the action,
you can't
not
Right.
the whole
You
turn.
You wouldn't do a movement or anything like that.
Okay.
During a hold action, I'm just going to hold my action for this, and then when the action goes off, you get that one action.
You also lose any bonus actions because you can't save a bonus action.
Right.
I gotcha.
Gregor, check your roll that again now. Let's see what happens.
Nope. Now it's way high.
Woohoo!
Though I would love for them to try and make that.
Sounds good, man. No, that's it. You should say, yeah, that's it.
Okay, in that case, I am going to move 20 feet of my movement here and attempt to cast Shocking Grasp on this thing.
All right, try it now, Gregor. Okay, Shocking Grasp.
Now it works.
Okay. So I would have only hit AC 7.
That does not hit, but explain to us what happened there with the Shocking Grasp. What did you do?
Yeah, so as you can kind of see in the portrait picture here, lightning kind of springs from his hand, and he swipes, tries to grab this thing, or at least make contact with this spirit, and apparently misjudges its the limits of its any corporeal form this thing may have.
And it kind of shudders. Its image kind of shudders at the little bit of electricity that goes out of your hands, and you almost see as if it like kind of shoots around it, but doesn't actually penetrate it.
Perfect. All right, I have my turn.
And it makes still no sound. It's completely soundless. Bulwark.
All right. What kind of knowledge check would I have to roll to see if I know about ghosts of this nature?
I would say religion, probably, because it's undead. Undead have more to do with religion than anything else.
All right. Well, it's not going to work, but I'm going to try because I got nothing better to do.
I think it's a ghost.
It looks like a ghost to you.
Definitely
looks like a guy with a sheet over his head.
Damn, I could have been really helpful, but that's okay.
Did you mean to roll that with advantage?
No, I did not. It would have been a nat 1. Yeah, I'll go ahead and try to hit it with my silvered weapon, because, you never know.
And let's see, that does not seem to do any kind of damage or anything to it. It just kind of like it's almost as if it's like a shimmering kind of like vague figure of like a skeletally thin woman with like a horrible shriek on her face, and she's got like this weird kind of gothic nursemaid's outfit on, like maybe she took care of the kids, this being the nursery and all.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, no effect. Your weapons just seem to like pass through her.
Okay. Well, that's my turn.
Okay.
Dun, dun, dun.
All right. Oh, I skipped her turn. Let's see. I'm going to have her. She is going to reach out towards an Ariel. And I hope this rolls out right. Let's see.
Oh no.
And I don't think the save is right. Yep, the save is right. So she reaches out at you. You see like this ghostly thing kind of like reach over towards you. And does a 15 hit?
Yes.
Okay.
I have to make a Constitution save.
You can probably do that.
Well, that's what it says that I'm reading. Or is that something else?
No,
Yeah,
that's you're reading.
Oops.
Ooh.
Okay,
no.
so you will take 12 damage. I hope that doesn't knock you
Oh,
unconscious.
Yeah, she has 7 hit points.
Okay, but it doesn't kill you.
No.
Wait a second. The target must.
I think it does kill her.
No, it
Well,
would only take
it's-
her to 5 or -5.
Well,
And that's
they
not
do
her
death saving rolls in this.
Already?
Doesn't it got to
No,
be like double the? Like if it
because
was
she
14, it would have
failed.
killed her, right?
Right. Yeah. So unfortunately, you fall unconscious, and this thing just kind of like it. It seems as if it's just falling through the floor. It's just kind of like vanishing into the floor, and it disappears through the floor.
Akasha's gonna rush over to Nariel and kneel down and pick her head up and check if she's breathing. And she's gonna look over to Gregor and say, "You're a cleric, right? Do something. She's not moving. It's freaking me out."
Are we out of turn? Are we able to?
Yeah,
Are we still
I would
in
assume
combat?
since it's gone.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Okay. So I'll
So-
cast Spare the Dying and bring her stabilizer.
So she's just at 0 now.
Yeah. She's at
How does
0
her
for
body
now,
look?
yes.
How would her
I am-
body look just lying there?
Pale and cold, I would imagine.
Yeah, it's just drained her life.
The last one I have for the day. He'll cast it. So she gets 5 hit points back.
Okay. I'm almost wondering, the wording on this sounds like she's dead.
I think she's dead because you
I think
reduced
she-
her maximum hit points to 0.
Oh my
Well,
god!
no.
I
You
know. I
killed
don't want-
her at the first. What?
Hold on.
Hey, I did
Wait,
not
what
write
is
this.
this?
Defenders. I'm playing.
Oh,
it.
no,
This
no.
is all your
That's not
fault.
the creature.
She was so young.
there's no
No.
there's like no way she's dead from that.
In case you didn't know,
No, it says
Death House is
past
literally
maximum.
probably the most dangerous adventure you can run at first level.
Welcome to Barovia.
She didn't even want to come.
Wait, she had 7 health, right?
Yeah.
And she took 12 damage.
All right, let's see. These are
So
I understand that
maximum
by normal rules, this would not be a death. But I'm also looking at this over here. It's actually a reduction in maximum hit points.
Well, the last what is this thing? What is it considered?
It's called a specter.
Okay, hold
Yeah, they have. I pulled it up here.
on.
Oh. a spoiler, we totally could have damaged it with our weapons. My bad.
The target
It
dies.
says it's immune.
Reduces
Resistance to
Immune to
bludgeoning,
point
piercing.
maximum to 0.
Yeah, it's resistant, not immune.
Yeah, resistant. Oh, yeah, we could have heard it.
The last line of actions. The target dies if this effect reduces its hit point maximum to 0.
But
All right.
So she's dead,
Since
huh?
this whole thing was kind of messed up
Oh,
anyway.
okay,
from the
well.
beginning, so it disappeared. She's still alive.
No.
She almost died. It was a close call, but
everyone gets one.
Everybody
It's a miracle.
it's a miracle.
Gregor is
Yeah.
amazing.
Gregor. Oh, hail
Gregor.
Gregor.
Gregor
Fire-
just converted an Ariel.
Tyre's light has shined brightly today.
This little a golden aura shines through an Ariel. She's a zombie.
So she has 5 hit points now.
Okay.
So you're awake.
You okay, Noriel? Sorry about that.
She
No,
was like,
she's
really? I
not
have to
okay.
make another character?
Yeah,
No,
in its defense, the Spectre would have gone after the only thing that's damaged it so far. So,
Actually, I would have expected the party to drag your dead body all over Barovia trying to
That's
find
right.
help. That would have been much more fun.
Well,
I'd have been down for that.
If we could get to level 8 within 10 days, I can bring you back.
I know. Wait, we're all at level 1, right? Because I'm at level 1.
Yeah.
Yes,
level
we're all
1.
at level
Okay,
1.
okay.
Yes. We'll probably go to level 2 at this game because this is kind of scary. Actually, the last party that I brought through Death House completely avoided that room, so I never actually ran this Spectre before, but I didn't realize how deadly it was. So.
Yeah, Death House has that, and then almost everything.
Yeah, I know
in
about
it
some
has
other stuff.
multi-attack.
Yeah, I know about some of the other stuff is pretty bad.
I don't, so shh.
Yeah, right.
I don't know what the
We gotta
things
find
are,
that stuff still.
But-
where they're at.
But remember, this thing has just disappeared into the floor. It wasn't killed, so
Yeah.
there
Yeah,
is
it's
a
still
possibility that it can show up later on. So,
all right, guys. Well, next time we can beat it up.
all right.
Just throw
I was like, this
everything at
is my
it.
first time playing a wizard, so it's like, 7 hit points.
Well, that everybody's got probably less than 10 right now.
Yeah.
So,
I've got 10. Wolverine
Sure.
probably got a bunch.
Well, I'm also
I
used
have
to
8.
3.5, where you could end up with like a bunch depending
it's
on what
got
you're
a
playing.
it's got a crazy attack with a low saving throw, and then it also rolled max damage. So it was just like a perfect storm kind of thing.
Yeah.
You really pissed it off, huh?
It's like, how dare you make me take that 1 damage?
All right, cool. So I guess can we follow the initiative?
Turn
that we're
order?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can
All
just stay in this.
in? So then, Joe, or Asher, you're up.
What's in this room? Did we even get the description? Or was that
Yeah,
missing?
actually, seems to be some kind of a nursery here, and Akasha was kind of poking around, and she actually found a stairway leading up in this kind of strange hallway back here. It was behind a secret door, which she found right here. Yes, it's going up.
There's it's becoming a pattern where I'm popping up everything.
You're not allowed to go into rooms before anyone else does.
This one seems to have some kind of a crib in it.
That bodes
Nothing
well.
else.
Well,
It's
We
not
just got
creepy or
attacked by the nurse. Let's leave the thing it cares for alone.
That's a good idea.
Oh, why? It's got a little crib and it's got a little black shroud hanging over it. Don't you want to take a peek?
I don't like the way he said that, guys, so no.
You
Well,
gotta
now I'm
take a
curious. I
Well,
gotta
yeah.
take inside there now.
yeah, now it's gonna happen. If no one else is gonna do it, I'm gonna do it.
I'll wait here.
All right, who's up?
All right,
Lyric
I'll
will
do it.
stand
Why not?
by.
All right, so Asher, you step up to the cradle and you part the black shroud,
Yeah.
and you see a little baby-sized bundle in the nursery, all wrapped up really tight in like a black sheet. Want to open it? You don't actually see a baby's head or anything, but you can only imagine that a baby would be inside of this.
Can I kind of unwrap it with the tip of my short sword?
That's smart.
Sure, that sounds totally safe.
Right.
Careful, baby.
Poke it.
Because it's ghost nanny off at all.
So you managed to get it kind of unraveled a little bit, and there's nothing inside of it. You wonder how it even held its shape.
Well,
Oh, creepy. Okay, I'm dead.
Ghost.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
Nara's
right.
just kind of off in the corner over here with her journal, and all she writes is I think I died.
All right.
So Akasha kind of looks around and, well, I didn't mean to set the ghosts on us. I was just looking around, but I found this door, and she gestures to the hidden door, and I think we should go explore it, but maybe I shouldn't go first. She kind of just stands there, gesturing towards the door. Dramatically.
Very well.
And she follows behind Gregor, because man with the warhammer, it should be safe.
All right. Gregor, this stairway leads to another stairway. and kind of like wraps around. I'll reveal you're going to be going to another map now.
Oh.
Goes up to another doorway.
I'm going to wait and see if everyone else starts coming up the stairs.
It's just so happens that if you try the door, it's locked.
Ooh, I can pick it.
I have a key. It's fine.
Oh.
You have a key?
She kind of... Oh, okay.
Where did you get a key from?
He found it.
He did,
He's got a hammer.
You found a key.
He's got a war hammer.
Let's see.
Luke, where did you get it?
These wonderful people.
Character generation.
For me.
Tears key.
Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to budge. Good strong hit and everything, but it seems like a pretty tough door and a pretty tough lock. Did you say you had a key?
It's the wrong key, apparently.
So Relinor's going to walk up the stairs and hand Gregor the key he found downstairs and say, try this one.
And it opens the lock.
It what?
It opens the lock.
I'll slowly open the door.
Slowly now, huh? Not just gonna.
I'm going to check for spectral women first, and then proceed.
Okay. This bare hall is choked with dust and cobwebs, and there seems to be 4 or 5 different doors you could possibly go through.
We have options.
Just an empty hallway.
Akasha kind of walks through the door and she shouts, "Ooh, let me open one." And she waits a little bit and she goes, "If that's all right, I don't want to release any more spooky armored guards or spectered women."
If there's a spooky armored woman, I'm leaving this house.
Is this a door?
Yes, that is a door.
She kind of pushes it open with her foot, staying on the outside, and peers over as the door creaks open. Like, hello.
It appears to be a small passageway that leads out to part of the roof, and below is probably about 10 feet below. You see there is a little balcony down here that was probably accessible from the bedroom downstairs. As you open it up and you look outside, though, you can also see that right behind the house, you can see that the dark trees that are part of the thick forest that you walk through, lead up the side of a really big kind of almost mountain. And at the top of the mountain, the clouds kind of part away, and you see a moon and the black silhouette of what appears to be a castle. And as the clouds kind of clear away, lightning kind of flashes around the castle and everything.
As Akasha steps, she peers over and she puts her hand over her eyes and she goes, "I think I found the castle we should be at. Way over there. And we're stuck in here with a ghost." And she kind of trails off.
As you look, you can see that the trees lead up to like a sheer cliff. Like you would have to be like professional climbers to get up to it that way.
Whoop, and she goes back inside and shuts the door. Because she's polite. Well, found the castle all the way over there, near cliff. We might die. We might die in here with that ghost lady. Don't really know what else we can do. Let's open another door. And she says kind of manically.
Okay. Gregor will wait right here.
Relinor.
All right, let's check what's behind door number 2 then.
A new car.
Sorry, I was busy whispering somebody. Okay, this is Relinor.
Yes.
Relinor, this door is unusually locked from the outside. It's locked from your side. You can easily unlock it.
Okay. Yeah. Let's do that.
Okay.
Push it open if I can.
So the lock turns easily. And what could somebody have been locked in the room?
Before he opens it, I stop him and I go, "Oh, it's already open."
Too late.
Nope.
She goes up to Eleanor and she says, I don't feel very well. I feel like somebody's watching us, and it's not going away, this feeling." And she says nervously as she looks around, I think something's going on here.
Was that said before I opened the door, or?
That was said as you were opening the door.
As I open it?
Yeah, the door is open, and as you open the door, the room contains a bricked-up window flanked by 2 dusty wood-framed beds sized for children. Closer to the door is a toy chest with windmills painted on its sides and a dollhouse that's a perfect replica of the dreary edifice in which you stand. The furnishings are draped with cobwebs. Lying in the middle of the floor are 2 small skeletons wearing tattered but familiar clothing. The smaller of the 2 cradles a creepy stuffed doll that you also recognize right away. And as you open up the door, here's the skeletons here on the floor.
Yeah.
You see Rose and Thorn kind of materialize in the room.
Ha! I knew they were dead. She kind of shouts.
Oh,
Who was dead?
No.
Who are you? Have you come to feed us?
Oh god.
You asked us to come into your house.
You said there was a
kill
monster.
in your basement.
Yes, there is a monster, but I don't know you. Have you brought food? We're starving. The monster's down in the basement. That's why our parents locked us up here.
Yeah, so Relor will definitely offer them one of his rations if.
She kind of puts her hand on his shoulder and she goes, "They're dead. They're ghosts. Ghosts don't eat rations."
They don't know that though.
Oh.
So
Okay.
as you kind of hand them the food, it falls through their hands and they start crying.
Wow, I'll make it real obvious.
Now they know they're dead.
Yeah.
Way to go, Rillador.
Bolverk was able to pick him up and make him disappear. Why can't they hold my food? Oh no. Children, why were you in this room? And why was it locked?
Our parents locked us in here to protect us from the monster. And you hear Thorn start to weep, and Rose is like, it's okay. They're going to bring us food soon.
Oh, so they starved to death. Akasha kind of says that loud as she puts her hand on her chin. Oh, poor things. Well, and she moves on this way to open another door. But she waits to see what the party does.
Oh, well.
Like, have you no heart?
Time to move on.
Whisper, she's chaotic neutral, so she don't really care.
Yeah.
Inario cares. Inario cares that she's a bitch.
So Relinor
sorry.
is going to turn to Gregor.
Hashtag not sorry.
Gregor, is there, you have more knowledge of holy magic, certainly than I think any of us do. Is there anything that you're aware of we might be able to do for these spirits?
It is possible, though not trapped within their house, I don't think, to maybe lay them to rest, but I don't know of anything we could do at this moment.
You said their skeletons were... Is that their skeletons there?
Yeah, laying on the floor in the middle of the floor.
Maybe we gotta take them out back and bury them or something.
We can't leave the house because of the mist.
Oh, right.
Over
I
here,
wouldn't really suggest moving them because the ghosts kind of look like a nursemaid. So what if you move the skeletons and then she kind of puts 2 and 2 together, the picture and the mom that was holding the baby, and we saw the crib. So they're all related. So she just went, oh, well, I really don't suggest we move it because the maid thing's going to come back and kill us. And she kind of puts her hands on her hips and she leans in.
So this is kind of like the toy chest And this is a dollhouse of the very house.
Here, Bulrick.
Yeah, let's close the door and move on.
Wait, before you do
Gregor's
that,
going to go.
Look
Gregor's
it.
going to go in.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Gregor, if you give me a religion roll, I might be able to tell you something about maybe putting their souls to rest.
Probably not.
They're dead.
Good heavens.
I know that you can do it.
Can
but
an
you
Ariel
have to
try
say, am
that?
I did.
Yes, absolutely. Anybody can try a religion roll. An Ariel, in all of your studies, hang on, let me see.
And Ariel is the Ken Jennings of our group.
Clearly.
Are we all rolling religion?
He said anyone could. I just wanted to be included.
What did you say about when you're done typing the house in the room?
There is a dollhouse in there. There's a toy chest to an Ariel's right, and the dollhouse to the left, and then two small beds back there. All right.
Akasha kind of stands there and look, I agree with Bulwark. We don't know what's going on in this house. We don't know if those are deceptions, illusions, if they're going to trick us. We don't know if the maid's going to come back and attack us. I mean, the best thing to do would be to continue and to move on to the castle. And somebody's watching us. I can feel it.
Yes, I would greatly wish to move to the castle so that we can try and kill the thing that's probably weaker than the spirit that just killed her. But we're trapped in this house first, and I don't think it's going to let us leave until we deal with whatever monsters in their basement.
Akasha puts her hands on her hip and she brushes her hair out of her face and she goes, I guess you're right. Well, let's kill it. And she looks around to see if she can find some staircase to the basement.
Children, where is the staircase to your basement?
The basement's hidden. You have to go up to the attic to get to the basement.
What the? She kind of throws her hands up in the air. And she's like flustered and frustrated.
And she starts to move towards the house, and she points to a little area. And you notice that area is pretty much really centrally located to this room.
That's this house?
Yes. The little house. And she points to an area where you see like a spiral staircase that descends into a basement.
Is that a perception or investigation or something? So I can see.
No, she points it out to you.
Oh,
she points it out to you. And right you would know that it's right here. I'll show you. You would know that it's right back here. And you can tell that you can get to it by going through this room right here. This doorway.
Rose has pointed out a staircase. It's somewhere in here.
Wait, maybe we should think before we act. I mean, we don't know what other dangers lurk in here, and we must keep our wits about ourselves. So we should discuss these things before we take action.
Let's discuss them away from the ghosts.
I could agree with that.
Oh, you're not leaving, are you?
Yes, goodbye.
Oh, no, please don't leave us here. Go ahead and make a charisma check.
Who?
No, let's see. Not charisma. Yeah, it's charisma. Go ahead and make a charisma check.
Everybody? Or
Akasha, you said you were leaving, right? You said
no, I was. No, I didn't say I was leaving. I said close the door. That's it. And I was gonna move this away, like towards the group.
Okay. Go ahead and make a charisma save.
So I roll charisma?
Yeah.
Okay.
That should be good for you, right?
Should be great for her.
Nice.
Yeah, you stave it off, no problem. Please don't leave us. Our parents left us in here. You're not going to lock us in, are you?
We'll leave the door open, but
we're so hungry.
She kind of look. She a little bit flustered. Look, we'll go to the basement. Can you just stay there and don't move your bodies? And she kind of gestures a little bit like, we'll discuss this out here. And she nudges to Bulwark. Shut the door.
And Ariel's going to promise that she's going to come back and help. But it'll be safer for them if they stay in here while they go take care of the monster. But they won't lock the door.
Yeah. Gregor will whisper if he hears her say, lock the door. They're spirits. If they get angry, they'll come through it anyway. Best leave them happy with an open door.
I said shut the door, not lock it.
Well, shut. The statement wouldn't have changed.
Okay.
Asher, what do you think of all this?
I'm just kind of watching everybody right now. I don't know what to do.
What do you think of these kids and everything? Do you think you should leave, or do you want to try and help them? Or
I'd like to help them, but I don't know how.
Well, when Anariel has something to say about that, but she's waiting until they're not next to the children. She thinks
they're dead.
But they're still feeling things.
They can hear.
She cares about what they feel, okay?
Well, they stopped being people, so
that's rude.
I'll try to find a way to move on.
Are you guys discussing this openly?
I said it out loud. They're dead. Yeah, basically.
All right.
And Ariel's not. She's trying to keep their emotions calm and hopeful and generally amiable.
She's like, "Nice lady, don't leave us, please. Don't leave us." Who talked to them again? And Ariel, you told me you were going to try and come back and help them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Go ahead and make a persuasion.
You're
gonna lock us in here just like our parents did.
No, I promise.
Does that mean she has to stay in there?
No, it means
they persuaded her.
It means that they didn't believe her.
They didn't believe her. She tried to persuade them that she was coming back to help, but they've been left here before by parents who let them starve to death. So yeah.
Oh my God! You just traumatized them all over again.
So, Nariel, go ahead and make a charisma save.
Oh no.
Oh, she's trying her hardest. She's like shaking. She's trying to calm them down. Everybody's freaking out. Poor Nariel.
Oh God.
Describe what you're saying to them and how it looks.
I just want to know what's going to happen to Nariel.
Look, she got hit by that maid thing.
She's frantically trying to calm them down. She's never dealt with children before, but she's trying very hard.
Little do you know, like, the exact words you're saying were like the last words her fucking parents said to her.
You're saying all the right things in all the wrong ways.
Okay, so Akasha's gonna kind of gesture to everyone and say, okay, should we just go ahead and take the creepy stairway down into the creepy basement while we fight the creepy thing? Or we're just going to stand here and talk to ghosts?
I agree with Gregor. We have to deal with whatever...
I'm not in charge. I'm just asking a question.
You're acting like you're in charge.
Do you want to lead the group? Can I roll an intimidation?
I'd rather not have inter group fighting, but if it's all done in fun and fair play, you can try and intimidate her.
No, that's
but
fine.
I don't want
I was making a suggestion. I wasn't fighting.
Okay.
So what does everybody say?
I'm just moving on to the next room. Bulwark's had enough of this talk.
I follow.
I don't know which door's which. They both look like doors.
So we think the one
This
to
way.
the west, yep, is the one that's going to get us to the basement.
All right, let's do it.
Hang on. All right, let's see what we got here. You gonna open that door, Gregor?
I'm not. Bulwark said it.
Oh, both.
Bulwark, yeah.
Akasha's gonna stop and can I do a perception check on Inariel?
Yes,
Because she's not like that normally.
You already have with your passive.
Oh, okay.
You've already,
okay.
yeah. I mean, she's just acted in a way that doesn't seem right. I mean, you guys
It's
had
been a long day
together,
for her.
all that kind of stuff. And
She died.
Okay.
There's a musical going on in the background.
My
sounds
kids
good.
watching The Simpsons.
I want to watch it too.
It's Fat Tony. That's why I got to try to mute when I'm not talking. Sorry.
No problem.
It's all good. So what's going on here?
Hang on.
Yeah, no problem. Take your time.
Cloth covered stuff?
It looks like a bunch of rocks.
Yeah, it's furniture covered with cloth. Give me 1 second here, and I'll tell you exactly what it is.
Oh, 1 second.
Whisper, whisper.
The dusty chamber is packed with old furniture, chairs, coat racks, standing mirrors, all draped in dusty white sheets. Near an iron stove underneath one of the sheets is a trunk. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. Doggone it. Okay, everything's covered in sheets.
Well, I'm going to go to the trunk.
Okay.
Let's just open more things and hope ghostly women don't pop out.
I'm sorry. Save, Gregor. Yep.
Oh no.
Okay. You're going to open the trunk? This right here?
Yeah, why not?
And who is that, Bulwark?
Bulwark.
Okay. As you take the sheet off, you notice that from the floor, right next to you, that horribly disfigured woman rises up through the floor, and she's back.
I immediately rage. Time for round 2, bitch.
Dun 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 dun. Kill it with fire.
And she slams into you. Hang on. Well, she doesn't slam into you. She just kind of reaches out and touches you with this horrible.
Well, what would it be? Initiative?
She's going to get a surprise attack because you didn't see her coming up through the floor until it was too late.
Damn passive perceptions.
Well, it's kind of like one of those things, like if you walked into a room and somebody was behind one of the covered pieces of furniture and shot an arrow at you, it would just be like a surprise kind of thing, you know.
All right. Would you allow me to be counted as raged right now then?
Yeah, I think he'd be very mad.
Would you have been raged while you were doing this?
Like the moment. Well,
So
you
mad
said
again.
I didn't see her at all. So I guess not.
Yeah, so she gets one surprise.
Okay, yeah.
So bad.
18 hit,
Yep.
and you'll
All
make
higher than a 10.
An 11.
You got it.
Okay. Well, that was unfortunate.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad. You saved.
Yep.
So does he collapse on the floor?
No, I'm okay.
No, he's
Barbarians
okay.
are like
He
mountains of
staved
hell.
Oh, okay.
Staved
Oh
it
my
off.
god.
All right, and we'll go ahead and enter initiative. Let me just clear this again, and go ahead and roll. Have your token selected.
I am at the end of the initiative all night tonight.
Gregor's the one that has the power, and Relinor too. Oh, he goes first. Never mind. We're good.
Oh, not until we do a long rest because I'm out of spells.
Oh,
I can. Yeah. I've got cantrips. I've got some good cantrips.
Quick, everybody, take a nap.
You can always go back to the kids. Okay, Relinor, you're up. I think you're up.
Oh yeah. Okay, so knowing that this thing did massive damage to us last time, I am going to try to throw my biggest spell at it, which is Chromatic Orb.
Kill it.
Crappy roll. So AC 10?
Yeah, it doesn't hit. I'm sorry.
All right.
Great
so
damage.
Again, sphere of flames appear in Relinor's hand. He throws it and throws it wide. And that's all I've got. I end my turn.
Akasha, this horrible disfigured woman who looks like she might have starved to death also is here.
I know I can't reason with it because she can't speak. Okay, so if I shoot let's see. My short bow, am I correct? It's at a disadvantage because of all the stuff through it, right?
No, I'll say you got a clear shot. It's low. It's chairs or something.
Okay.
Table.
All right, Akasha bends on one knee and she steadies her short bow, and she locks target, and she takes aim and shoots. What is all this? What happened?
And that is a hit.
Woo! Hit it.
It seems to pierces through, and seems to like tear at the fabric, this thing together, or whatever it is. So, yeah, you feel as though the arrow's done some damage.
Akasha kind of like reels back from her shot after she shoots us and goes, "Oh shit! I think I hit it." And she says it out loud, so that way everyone gets the clue that we can probably take it down.
Yeah.
No, it will do stuff.
Like knit a sweater.
Yeah. I guess I'll have it attack Bulwark again since he's the closest. You'll make that saving throw again. You got one in the party probably anyway, so. Yeah.
Whoa, yeah.
I am, because of my orc racial trait, I'm at 1 health.
Do what?
You're at 1 health?
Well, I'd be down by now, but because of my orc trait.
Yeah.
Why are you at 1 health, bro?
You made the saves. You're fine.
So I don't take any damage at all.
No.
Oh, yay!
Yeah.
He's like,
I took the damage regardless.
It's a life. Your constitution is staving off any kind of damage from the drain. It's not a physical damage. It's okay. Almost like a life drain. It's it's weird.
So it's not half damage if you save. It's just no damage.
It's all or nothing.
I just thought the save was for the effect, not for the damage.
I don't think so. Anyway, I get the feeling like there's no damage. Let's see.
I definitely won't argue that.
Or its hit point maximum is reduced by an amount equal to the... Oh, no, maybe you're right. Yeah, there is damage taken. Okay. Well, I screwed that up again. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. You did take damage.
It says
I keep talking.
He's fine.
Hold on. It says the target must succeed on a DC 10 con save, or its hit points maximum is reduced by an amount equal to the damage taken.
Right.
Oh.
Yes, so it's either you take the damage or your hit point total goes down.
You are taking the damage. I'm sorry.
You take it regardless.
That's okay.
Damn. Are you dead?
I'd be down, but because of my orc trait, I'm automatically back up to 1 to a hit that would normally take me down.
Asher, this evil thing is back, man.
And he's behind a wall again.
Right?
Get in there and do something. Save the day.
Okay,
Don't abandon the kids.
Yeah, I'll just like run to this corner. and then shoot it with my bow.
Go ahead.
And,
and that hits it, and you feel as though your bow does some damage as it kind of tears at the energy surrounding it. It's definitely not like sinking an arrow into flesh and blood, but you feel as though it's done something.
That's all I got.
Something is better than nothing.
Right?
And Ariel. An Ariel? Maybe she's away from the keyboard or something. Or I'll bet she's muted. She doesn't know it. Oh, she's not saying anything.
Oh,
She
hello.
critted on a crossbow.
Nice.
Sorry, I was muted. Like I was saying, like she's going to like shoulder Eleanor out of the way, just kind of like knock him out of the way and fire the crossbow, and did that.
Savage.
Excellent. You're acting out of character in Ariel.
A little. Nah, she's fine.
She's adapting to her new environment, and very well, may I add.
Yeah.
Akasha doesn't like it. She feels uneasy because she knows that's not normally how Anario acts.
Eleanor is impressed between the massive damage she's thrown around with spells and now this aggressive get out of my way so I could kill this thing.
Yeah, the lady with the books, right? Go figure.
Yeah. Wow. You are not what I expected, lady.
Is she possessed?
Anything else in Ariel? You want to shout some orders or anything before?
Yeah, like if you have bows, like arrows, use those because they're working.
Yeah.
All right, Gregor.
Bulwark, which of the 4-ish squares you're kind of in are you actually in?
Pick a square. Any square.
Okay, then I'm going to
Run
move
away.
this one to flank it. And
So
then
you'll have advantage.
and then I'm going to attempt the Sacred Flame. I don't know that does anything in particular. I guess I would actually not do that because I won't get my advantage. I'll do the Warhammer.
Okay.
So 17.
It's a hit. Are you doing one hand or two hand?
Yeah, unless I say it, just assume it's always one hand because he rarely drops his shield.
Cool. So you feel the hammer kind of dig into this thing as it tears through the fabric of energy that makes it up. It's not like sinking your hammer into flesh and blood, but it you feel as though it's done some kind of damage again. So
Excellent.
All right, is that it, Gregor?
Let me hold on. Let me read one thing real quick. I'm pretty sure that it is. Oh, sorry. Go ahead and go to the next person. If I could do this, I'll do it next time. I won't do it now. I won't hold it up.
Bulwark, seriously low on health.
All right. There's only one thing to do in situations like these, Luke.
Oh no.
I rage and immediately grapple the ghost.
Cool.
That's
Is he like banging his head
amazing.
like ah?
We'll see. We'll see depending on this roll.
Okay, yeah.
It's opposed to athletic checks, and I have advantage since I'm raged.
Okay, you're gonna use strength.
Athletics, yeah.
Yeah. And as you grab it and try and grab it, your hands just kind of like go right through it.
What? No, bullshit.
Yeah, you can't seem to grab it. You just cannot seem to grab it.
What? Wait.
And he
so
topples
I can
over.
hit it. I can hit it with weapons, but I can't touch it.
You can't grab it. It just kind of it runs through your hands like sand.
Okay.
I don't know about this guy.
Conditional immunity.
Such bullshit. Immune to grapple. Oh, well.
All right. Is that it, Bulwark?
I mean, I guess I can't hit it then, can I?
Well, grapple actually is an action. So if you've taken if that's your action, then you could move if you want to move, but you wouldn't be able to make an additional attack. Not this one.
No, that'd be my action.
Okay.
That ghost got lucky. That was a good roll too.
That was a great roll, man, and with advantage, you know. Sorry.
It's all good.
Yeah. All right, Relinor. This creepy
realizing
thing is back.
my lightning spell did nothing. My fire spell did nothing. So I'm going to use my last spell slot to throw another chromatic orb, but this time it'll be thunder damage if it hits. 13?
That is a hit.
23. Oh, sorry.
23,
I didn't. All right. So 9 points of thunder damage.
That is a hit. As you see the thunder, I guess the wave of thunder kind of snare through the energy thing, whatever it's got.
Yeah.
You see as it kind of shrivels down and it's looking weaker and weaker. You guys are definitely doing some damage to it. Anything else, Eleanor?
That's it for me.
All right. Kasha.
So again, she's gonna load her crossbow, and she closes one eye as she steadies herself, takes a deep breath, and shoots. If it goes, did it go? What did I do?
You hit it. You see the arrow kind of tear through the fabric, and you see that it's barely hanging on. It's just like it's fading like in and out of reality, and just it seems to be vanishing.
As Akasha goes to try to as she's trying to load her short bow again, she calls out, "I think we got it. I think we need a couple more hits, if not one." And she wipes the sweat off her brow.
Nice. And this time we're going to have it attack Gregor. Hang on, Gregor. Wallop. Not too bad. Minimum damage.
But it doesn't even hit.
That's minimum? Oh, woo!
6 is minimum. Oh, it doesn't even hit. See? So you're fine. Okay. Asher.
If I move to right here, would I get advantage because of the flanking stuff if I use my short swords?
Or
yeah. Is it only...
well, usually it's directly across, but I would say that in this condition you probably would. You probably would, because it's fighting against Bulwark and Gregor, and you just add a third one in, and I'll give it to you. And that is a hit, and it just you just feel your sword kind of tear at the energy, and it just rips right through it, and the thing kind of vanishes.
Woo! Fuck yeah!
Yeah. How about we take a rest, guys?
Fist pump in the air.
I believe that would be the best.
You find
Akasha kind of slumps to the floor, her legs spread open, and she's like, "I'm fucking tired of all these ghosts."
You find a small door right here, Akasha, right where it should have been.
Oh, so I think she's leaning back and the door opens.
She finds a secret passage.
Go tumble down the stairs.
I found another secret passage.
Good work.
You mean the one we knew was there?
Real talent for this.
Okay, calm down.
So that spirit's dead. How long are we going to rest?
Just enough to regain our strength and your spells, I suppose.
So a while.
If you guys want, it might take a couple of minutes, but we can go ahead and level up right now.
Woo!
Yeah.
And what I'll do is I'll just say, let's take a 10-minute break.